everyone, welcome. I hope that you're doing really well today. Today I am coming to you with my week in review. We're going to talk about the things that I used this week, what I chose from my stash, if there was anything new that I purchased, and what my thoughts on everything were. So if you are interested in my week in review, then please keep watching. It is cold. I know it's not as cold as some places. I know some places are ridiculous, but tonight and tomorrow it's going to be right around the 15 below zero mark. That's not fun times. That's especially not fun times when you live on a farm, but we're going to get taken care of. What I did was, as I've been doing my inventory, I cleaned out my top left drawer on my vanity. I have a couple little dividers in here, and this is the drawer that I will be working from for my week of makeup. So I'm going to share some things that I really enjoyed, a couple things that are not going to be working for me. So we're just going to go through this stuff. Let's talk foundation. I have been using this a good bit this week. This is number 7 Lift and Luminate. I love this foundation. I love the way it looks on my skin. It is fastly becoming one of my favorite fall winter foundations. I'll have to see how it does in the summer, but I do still have combination skin in the summer, spring, summer, so we'll have to see how that works. I did go ahead and grab this. This is the Maybelline SuperStay Powder Foundation, up to 16-hour wear. I will tell you without hesitation, this is one of the best powder foundations I have ever used. This lasted on me a full day. I did no additional primer. I did no extra moisturization to my face before I applied this. I just used, well, I can't show you because my brushes, I washed my brushes. So I can't show you which brush, but it was just a Wet n Wild brush. Just put it on, buffed it into my skin. My problematic nose area, not problematic. It didn't break down. It looked beautiful all day, all evening on my skin. Great find. I wanted to put the Milani to the test. Their powder foundation. I know a lot of people really enjoy this foundation. I did a day just solo with this as my foundation, just like I did with the Maybelline. I will tell you that I was not as impressed. This did not wear as long. I did try this over my CC oil-free. I was so shiny. It was crazy. I wasn't that shiny just using this alone, but over this, I was super shiny. So I thought, you know what? Last ditch effort, I'm going to use this over my number 7 foundation. I did that yesterday. I did it again today. This is the best way for me to use this foundation over a more dewy foundation, which is kind of odd. This was oil-free, got super oily. I used it over this. I didn't get as oily. I have a nice glow, a healthy look to my skin, but not an oily look. I don't hate this. I will use it. Probably could not use this in the spring, summer. I notice if I get a little too heavy-handed, it does seem to get cakey on me. And also with this, let me see if I have another Wet n Wild brush. Okay, I found the brush that I use. This is just one of the Wet n Wild brushes, not from this year, but from last year. So you can see it has a lot of bristles, but it's not necessarily really dense. With the Maybelline, I just used this, buffed it in my skin. When I tried that with the Milani, did not work. It was not flattering on me at all. But yesterday and today, what I did was I used this. This is from ECOTOOLS. This is a dupe for the Sephora brush that I like so much. I don't know where it is right now, but anyway, this is a dupe for the Sephora brush, and I love these brushes. The Sephora brush is a little more dense, but this still does the same job. It still has the same cut. I just took my, what did I do with it? I just took my Milani powder and I just kind of dabbed it like this, and I just went in and I set my whole face just like that. I did not stipple and swirl. This works much better that way on my skin. It could be different with other people's, but sometimes when a powder isn't really doing like what you see it doing for somebody on YouTube or on a makeup tutorial or whatever, then try a different technique. But Milani, for me, I have to do more of a stipple than a buff. For concealer this week, I use my Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. I use this several different ways, several different techniques, and it just honestly is not that flattering under my eyes. I'm just not super impressed with this. This is something fun that I had not used in a long time. I've been using the Milani. I actually shared those in my favorites of 2018. That's something, if you all did not get to see, mine and Natalie, if you all did not see our collab, Natalie brought together myself, Michelle, and Marlene. We did a 6-video collab breaking down our favorites of 2018. I'm actually going to link all those videos down below just in case you missed them. But I've been using the Milani. I love, love, love it. The big difference with that is the Milani for the highlight part has a cream, more of a cream. It has a little doe foot applicator. This is a stick on both sides. This is the NARS Sculpting Multi Duo. I love this. I've been using this week. I had forgotten I had it. Another plus doing an inventory. This is Copacabana and Sidari Beach. It is very much for me when I don't have a self-tan. I don't know. Maybe if I use like the gradual tan, I could still use this, but it's super light. I really should have gotten the medium, but I didn't. And then this highlight here, it is so pretty and so subtle. I took this all the way up, then I decided to put a toboggan on. I pretty much loaded here and went up above my eyebrows, brought it down my nose, on the top of my lip. It blends so nicely. It's like rubbing silk into your skin. Both of them are just really, really pretty. I enjoy these. They wear a long time, and I have had these for a while, so I might keep this in my drawer so I can use it up before I do start self-tanning again, which I really want to, but it's really cold. Like, it's really cold. I've already talked about the Maybelline City Bronzer. I used that some this week, and then I pulled this out. This is the Smashbox Step-by-Step Contour Palette. I love this little thing. It has a little enclosure here. I'm actually putting this back in my gym bag. It's just perfect, and I love their contours and bronzers and highlights. It's just really pretty. This is the perfect size. It works so well. They're like butter, and they just blend so nicely.
Brushes, I'm not staying here long.
Okay, we're going to do a little timeout. This is going to be like a public service announcement, and please share this information, especially if you're somebody that gets anxious or nervous over things. Please listen. Please, I'm doing this for you. There is a scam going around that this is the IRS, blah, blah, blah. We're going to, well, they left me a message, so let's listen to it.
A lawsuit against you regarding tax deficiency and tax fraud. Ignoring this will be an intentional second attempt to avoid federal law. For any further information, immediately speak to federal agent on the callback number 831-666-0819. I repeat, 831-666-0819. Thank you.
Okay. Now, one of my friends posted this morning on Facebook that they actually answered when they called. My phone was in the other room, so I didn't even hear it ring. They actually answered the call when it rang, and they were very threatening and made it very real. Like, she second-guessed herself. They wanted her to verify her social security number and address. Do not do it. IRS does not call you. IRS does not call you. This is a scam. I called the number back. Let's call the number back. It's the 838-666-0189. The number they called me from.
Press 1 now to continue this call in English. again. Press 1 now to continue.
We're sorry, you are out of our coverage area. But as a thank you for calling, please stay on the line for a chance to win $1,000. Please press 1 for a free chance to win one.
Okay, before when I called it back, it was like, congratulations, you are now entered to win, blah, 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 blah. So I called Jack because a lot of times his tax customers will call and be like, the IRS just called, and they're all freaked out because it is tax time. So please beware. Know that the IRS is not going to call you. They're not. Please beware. Be cautious. It just upsets me so much. Somebody almost got my mom a couple months ago, and I'm telling you, I was lit up. I was lit up. Don't take advantage of elderly people. She can hardly hear anything. And if I wouldn't have been there and taken over that phone call. Let's get back to makeup just because it's lighthearted and it gets me unstressed. I use my Jordana again, different colors. I think this was the color of the week, Toast. I pulled out my Butter Blush from Physicians Formula. This is in Vintage Rouge. I wouldn't even say there's a sheen to it. I would say it's more of a satin natural finish. Really pretty. This is really the only one that shows up on me like a blush. And like I am fair. This is like cool vanilla, and I probably need a shade lighter than this. So it is what it is, but as fair as I am, anybody with a much darker skin tone is not going to have a lot of luck at all. I tried and tried and tried to make this mascara work. This is the Power Volume Instant Volume Boost from Essence. I actually let this set for a couple weeks. This is the brush, the wand, which it's not bad. I mean, it's not too big. I can still get in there. It's what I used again today. This is like 7 coats. I'm not kidding. And I'd venture to say that on video you can barely see my lashes. But 7 coats. I don't have time every morning to put 7 coats of mascara on, nor do I have the desire to do that. And you have to really watch. It can be messy because the little stopper, it's just so gunky. You have to wipe it off. It's just not worth it. So I'm going to have to say this mascara from Essence is going to be a pass. The highlighter of the week has been this Milani in Afterglow. Oh, it is just so amazingly gorgeous. And I'm putting it away. I'm going to put it away because I've been using it, and I have another drawer full of highlights that I need to go through. I mean, it's not glittery. It just looks wet and gorgeous. It doesn't accentuate any lines or anything. I just love this highlight. It's just gorgeous. This I have been using this week. I had such mixed feelings about it, but I really wanted to try it. It's the Anastasia Glitter Adhesive. It looks like nail polish. And every time I go to use it, it's like I hesitate for a minute, like, oh my gosh, no, this is really it, okay. It's not like a top coat or something. Oh, wouldn't that be horrible? But it does. It has a brush, an applicator, just like nail polish. And I like it. I like it a lot, though. It is so easy to apply. I use it if I'm using anything other than matte. So easy to apply. You have so much control over it. It doesn't add any color. Like if I'm really wanting to see what the color payoff is, but I'm not wanting to give it an advancement by using like my white or using any kind of a base that has color to it, I can use this and tell what kind of color payoff it's going to have. Plus be sure that it's going to adhere a little bit better. Now you do need to make sure that it's dry a little tacky. If you don't do that, it can be a little skippy. But it's just, you know, you have that learning curve with something new like this. Okay, this has been the week. I've really been into this palette a lot this week. This is the NYX Swear By It. I'm really wanting to get a really good feel about all these shadows, and I am very comfortable in saying now, I did my week in review, I did my monthly favorites the other day, and I had not messed with the warm colors any. I had done just about every other color, and I have the warm colors on my eyes today. Just really nice. The mattes blend beautifully. The shimmers go on nicely. They blend beautifully into another matte or another shimmer. Wears all day, and it doesn't get muddy. It doesn't crease. This is a really nice palette. I wanted to get this done. Once I saw they had a 20% off, I'm like, you have got to try all these colors. I've really had a lot of fun with it. This is a definite stand-in-one, all-inclusive palette. 20% off right now at Ulta, so that would take it down to $27.99. You're looking for something where you can do basically any look you would want to. I would pay full price for it again, but if you can get it for $27.99 plus tax, around that, I think it's great. I have been using this Ulta Beauty gel eyeliner in Blackout. I've been using it in my tight line, and I'm impressed. It does not bother my contacts. It doesn't smear anywhere, and it does not transfer down in my lower lash line. I always think, now, am I saying this and then it's transferred and I'm lying? But no, it has not transferred. I really do enjoy it. It's hard to find a black eyeliner that doesn't transfer. I have been really impressed. This came in my little sample bag. Like, I don't use samples. I don't know why I hate samples so much, but I do. I did use a different eyeliner today. I'm trying to go through what I have open. This is the Voluminous Superstar liquid eyeliner from L'Oreal. Now it has a nice long tip on it. Is that too close? I should just hold it up. I'm trying to get used to my camera. This is serious black. Look at that. And you can make whatever. You can make it thicker. You can go real. How about touching your skin, Trish? You can go real thin. You can do any size you want, and it works really nicely. This is one of the few felt tip liners that I do like. And it does not, I need to get a picture. It does not do road maps on my eyes, and that is really important. Most of the week I used my Exaggerate from Rimmel in Rapture. My hand's still wet. This is the look that I've been doing a lot. This is the lip liner Rapture from Rimmel. And then these new lippies from Maybelline. I have 388, and which is plum for me, and 376, which is pink for me. I then went in with the pink, did my whole lip with this pink. And then right in the outer edges of my lip, right here and kind of into here, I faded it in really lightly, the plum for me. Right there. And just kind of faded it together. And it was really pretty. Like, I got several compliments. And those lippies stay shiny. They are not transfer proof. But on my lips today, Sephora and Rosewood. These are so nice. These are their gel liners. They do not go outside of your lip unless you try to put it over a lip balm. If you put it over a lip balm, chances are it's going to go outside your lip area. But this is in Rosewood. So pretty. It is such a pretty, really deep neutral color. Then I took Wet n Wild's Liquid Catsuit lipstick in Coral Corruption, and I put it all over my lips. And then I took Wink from Bare Minerals. This is one of their matte from the Gen Nude collection, and I put it right in the center like this. And then just kind of, I'm still kind of playing around with this Maybelline Snap Mascara. I'm going to dedicate 2 to 3 days in a row to this. If it doesn't make it past 2 days, then it's going to have to go. Other than that, I think in this mascara, this Active from Lash Blast, I'm going to give that another chance and see what I think of it. So that's it. I have not gone shopping for my stash yet. I might do that here in a little bit. So I might do that later and film it and put it up if you all would be interested in what I'm going to be using this next week. I need to give myself a variety. I have some new palettes that I have not even touched. So I might do like, pick a new palette, and then I might dive in over here and grab an older palette that I haven't used in forever and have those two to play with for the week. So I hope that you enjoyed my week in review. I hope that it was helpful giving you my thoughts on these products. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you in the next video.